Hey, Craig here. In this video I'm going to be installing a pole light head. I've got the new pole light heads right here, and it's kind of hard to see, but here's the pole right there. The head was removed to swap out with another pole light in the front of the shopping center, and now we got the new pole light head, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in. Alright, I'll get it out of the box and get ready. Okay, I got everything out of the box. I got my arm here and cord that I'm probably not going to need, and the anchor bolts, the bolts that go through the arm. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the head here. Next thing I'm going to want to do is check the tap, which is which voltage it's connected to, which is what this sticker here is telling you to do. First, I guess I have to verify what voltage we're dealing with. Got a break off bolt. Pretty sure it's 208. Okay, so I'm going to change this. They usually connect it to 277. That's kind of the standard connection, unless you specified. So I'll find the one that's connected to the common, and the other one is 208, which is this purple in this particular ballast. I will reconfirm that later when I'm up there, but okay, so the next thing I need to do is install the bolts and the back plate that goes inside the whole pole, and install the arm, and I will get set up to do that. Alright, okay, so I've got all the parts that I need here: the arm, the different various bolts, little bits that I'm going to need, drill. I've got my inverter turned on, so I'm going to go ahead and head up. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is going to go off the template and make the holes necessary for mounting this head here. But there's already existing holes on the pole, So we got two and 4 and 2 and right about there. So that should work out. So all I'm going to need to do is make one hole and use the other existing holes. That's easy. Okay. Okay, I was able to get through with that. Now I'm going to pull the wires up, tape them off. Then I'm going to install the bracket. And then install the arm. Okay, covers the holes. Alright, now all I have to do is bring the head up and mount the head. Do this off to the side a little so I can see the bolts. Get my nuts ready. Put those ready in my pocket here. We'll start off with 2 of them in the hand. Okay. First I have to feed the wire through. I will twist these up and make sure they stay together. Raise the bucket a little. And feed the wire through. Okay. A little tricky, but we'll slide those on. Grab my nut and washer. It's gonna be a little hard to show this part because I have to keep my head up here. Yeah, I got one on. Now I can drop down. And then I'll put the next one on. Looks like they give you a lot of extras here. And you put the next couple on. Next nut and washer. Okay, that's just on finger tight there. I will tighten it up with the wrench, the socket set. Okay, so go ahead and tighten the bolts down. Tighten it down real good. Make sure it's level. Okay. Alright, now I'm ready for the rest of the parts and then ready to hook it up. Let me confirm my voltage here first. Okay, well it's got to be 120 because only one of them is hot, so that's got to be a neutral. So I got to change it to 120. I know this property's either, I know this property is 12208, so yeah, change the tap on here. When I change taps, I always cut the old one and cap it off immediately. I see so many people leave the taps uncapped, they forget to change it or something. So I always do that right away, otherwise you're gonna have a live wire sitting here sparking against something. So I'll hook that up to the 120 tap. And push those wires back. And we're ready for the reflector and the bulb. Alright, put the reflector in. Put the bulb in. And put the lens back in. Close the lens. I would normally disconnect the power down below, but they've got a tamper-proof type screw on there, like a breakaway type that you can't undo, so that's fine. It's just 120, so okay. I usually like to strip these a little longer, just so we can wrap it a little better. Okay, ground. The neutral. And the hot. Gotta be careful with this one. This one's hot. I usually strip it a bit at a time like that. Alright. tape off. And doesn't seem to be any pressure pulling down, so I don't need any kind of strain relief here, but we'll tape them up so any pressure doesn't go on the wire nuts. And this one doesn't seem to have a cover, so I'll have to find a cover and come back for that. Alright, the light's already come on. Wipe it down a little bit. Getting pretty bright already. Okay, there it is. All done. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions or anything, feel free to put them in the comment section below. And please subscribe. All right.